Hey, my friend Jordan and I are having a little problem with his old PS2. We got it unscrewed and we figured out what the problem was. So we're going to teach you how to fix your broken PS2.
What the first problem is, what people get is, you plug it in, right? No power, right? So what you do is, you come out here, you want to screw all of the screws, right? And then you just bust the bad boy open. Now we highly recommend checking this little strip, because if it comes out like this, it won't turn on, because this connects the power to this button, and you press that. And what some people, when their PS2 doesn't work, it's because they can't read discs. Sometimes maybe this is broken off, or this is unlubricated, or maybe just sometimes, like, a lot of times stuff gets loose in here, like, or it's too tight. There's been times where things are too tight, so like, you hit this, there's a little metal tab, you just pull it off, and then inside there's all these ribbon cables. Now you really make sure you do not want to do this at all. This is the worst thing you see. This should never come off.
Right. And now, what you want to do to fix this is just get a hammer, right?
Alright, so usually when your discs don't read, it's because of this little laser, right? So,
just get a hammer.
Get a hammer. Simply put it on a nice flat surface. And make sure that your laser is in working condition.
This actually fixes a lot of problems with the laser.
Now, like,
it realigns.
See these little metal tabs? There's little metal tabs here. Those are like the cancer. Almost like System 32 folder. It's just, you just want to bend them all in. Is your mom sleeping?
I don't think they are, no. And now, what you also want to make sure to do is, just to make sure that your laser's fixed, just get a screwdriver and just bust the... You see this little lens that came off? It's not important, you don't want that.
It's so dark.
Get in there and just
start bringing stuff out.
This is actually how you get out the laser.
Yeah, so you can clean it.
Exactly.
And you just want to make sure you get these all bent. This will increase the graphics of your PS2 so much.
Dude, see, look.
That's the laser. Now you can proceed to clean it.
Alright. This is how you clean it.
Throwing at the wall is probably the best method.
Yeah.
There's that PS3. That's broken, so we might have to fix that too.
Yeah, no, we're gonna get that fixed and use it as a Blu-ray player.
So, yeah. Back to your PS2 over here. Now, there's 2 rows of metal tabs. These ones, they make your computer faster if you bend them in using a hammer like that. But see, there's still ribbons. Just get those out of there, right? So now, come back here where you plug in your... This is not coming out. Power cable. Since we're going to use this on a different tutorial, we're going to just save that. So, right here, you have a white and a black. Now, you unplug because that is your ground wire and all your other wires. So what you want to do is, hold here, you can film.
Alright.
I can show the lads how to do this. You get your favorite cutting utensil. In my case, this knife. You just want to make sure these wires, you don't need them. So, you just want to try and get those out of there. I don't want to cut you. You want to cut your ground first so you don't electrocute yourself when you cut the other one.
Now, people are going to be pissed at us now because we broke the PS2.
I have another one. Tell them it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. It was already broken, beyond repair anyway.
No,
we could get it fixed and give it to some poor kid. Yeah, but it was broken beyond repair anyway. These things sell for $30.
So make sure they see these little metal tabs right here. See these? Just want to get in there and
dig each of them up.
kind of like the prongs on a fork. You know how you bend them in middle school? I thought it was hilarious. You do that with these. And if you can't with these. You absolutely need to hit these with a hammer.
Jordan.
Alright, so you just proceed to,
But no, we're actually missing an important step here, Jordan.
Oh.
You see, we forgot to get the DVD drive out of its plastic case.
Oh, yeah.
Here. Now, see, you see this DVD drive in the case right here? You want to get it out so you can continue to clean everything. You take a hammer and just bang it in there, and it will just come right out. See it?
Two nice parts.
You just take the nearest piece of fabric to clean it and just, yeah,
clean it out.
And this little thing doesn't need to be here either. You can just take that right off.
Alright, so here's some more light.
Oh, thank you.
So he knows what he's cleaning better.
Yeah, it's just a little strip that's just not.
No, we could take this outside and show how to really clean out your operating system.
Let's do it.
Alright, so you grab the... So this is all of the main parts we fixed already, and my laptop.
And I'm just gonna go bring this outside for...
So we're going to go outside for part 2 of the tutorial.
It's recording now.
Alright.
Hey, welcome to part 2 of how to fix your PS2.
With Dalton and Jordan. So, now that we're outside, we can really get all the software errors out. So, remember these things? Now that you're outside, you get a lot more. You want to use this end of the hammer now, and just really dig into where your hard drive goes. Just get in there.
Yes.
When your discs don't work, you can just get all those things out there. And a lot of times, if your CPU doesn't work, just bust that out, and you can clean it and blow some air through it. Work a lot better. Like again, these tabs,
You don't need those.
they just make it slower.
See, those are actually slowly destroying your system. Sony kind of dropped the ball there.
Seriously, Sony, you could have improved on that.
See, they did, but it was like 7 years later. They wanted you to buy the PS2 Slim.
See, this cover, you really need to get it off to get to the good parts of your system that really could be cleaned. Most people take their screws out. We kind of said, screw it.
And Jordan, correct me if I'm wrong, but that is the motherboard down there, right?
Yes, this is the motherboard, and
see, you don't actually need the motherboard.
It's highly recommended that all these little metal things, don't bend those or absolutely do that. This is really, make sure you never just take it. That's really bad for your operating system.
Hey, wait, Jordan.
That guy's gonna wonder what the hell are we doing. Just give people that walk by and think you're weird, just give them a little wave, and they'll think that guy's a cool kid. He fixes his own PS2s.
Now you can see it a bit better now. It's probably pretty dark before.
Now these little tabs that stick out for like where you
the
plug
power and stuff.
Yeah. You don't need those.
You really don't.
They're just making it so much more stuff to process.
Hey, Jordan, your phone's shutting off.
Alright. Well, it's just more stuff you need to process.
It's completely black now.
Alright. Well, you pretty much got the idea. So once you got all your parts disassembled, pretty much run it under some cold water, reassemble, and plug it back in, and you're good to go.
Well, we'll show you the PS2 fully working in part 3 of our video.
Yes.
Now, this is the final step to fixing your PS2. Take your system.
You really want to get all the dust out.
You also want it to be clean. There.
Hold up. You need some more soap, and they can't see on the...
Oh, I see. Extra soap never hurt anyone.
You want to really make sure your system's clean.
Right there. It gets off all the viruses.
This will make it run so much faster. You can also do this to your PC if it's running slow.
Or your Mac, which I'm Macs too.
So, you want to get some running water. And you just make sure you have soap on all of it. You grab the first piece and make sure it's in the camera. And then you scrub away. There you go. Next week we're making a tutorial on how to turn your old busted ps2 into an Xbox 360. So, yeah. Now make sure you get, you know how you bended all these? Make sure you get into all the grooves. Make sure you have all this soap in the bottom, so you can just scrub it away. Get all the soap off.
Make sure to really scrub the motherboard right here.
Yeah, you really.
It's very important.
You really need to scrub it, but be careful because some of these are sharp, and you don't want to cut yourself. We do not want to harm you in any way, and we are not responsible for anyone who damages their system attempting this or damages themselves.
Though you can take our word for it. It's make your system faster.
Not even faster, just fix any problems. Like some people, they'll YouTube or Google, how do I do this? What do I do if my PS2 does this?
Your one-stop place.
This is one sure method of fixing something.
And you guys might not know this, but your PS2 actually gets viruses in some games. This gets all the viruses.
Yeah, there's a virus no one really knows about. You play a game called Call of Duty.
Right.
It's called, what was it called again, Dalton?
It was the first one, Call of Duty Fire Tower.
Alright, yeah, that one gives you a lot of viruses. Yeah, best way not to get it is not to play it, Call of Duty in the first place, because it's so mainstream that it's not even a real game anymore.
Right.
But this way, you can play it and get rid of the viruses. Yeah. So this is where this is like the bottom of your system, where all the screws go back.
Alright, and now for the last part of the video, simply reassemble all of the pieces. And if you're skeptic as to whether or not this worked, here's a demonstration. Here's the PS2. And look, it's faster than it ever was before. Well, thank you for watching, and have a nice day.